News Network. I am Wayne Mann, and this is a Black News Update. Don't mess with Texas history. Recently, the Texas Board of Education and textbook publishers have come under fire for rewriting history in textbooks after a Texas mother alerted the media that her son found a passage in his world geography book that referred to the transatlantic slave trade as immigration and slaves as workers. A quote from the textbook read as follows, quote, "The Atlantic slave trade between the 1500s and the 1800s brought millions of workers from Africa to the southern United States to work on agricultural plantations." End quote. The implication here is that Africans were not slaves but workers who immigrated to America of their own free will and were paid quite well for their labor. Some would say this is feel-good history, others a slap in the face to those African slaves and their descendants. The publishers have decided to correct subsequent editions of this textbook and the online version, but not before we have found other attempts to water down U.S. history that fortunately did not make it past the textbook editors. For instance, the caption on this proposed textbook image was to read, "During Bring Your Daughter to Work Day, an African worker and supervisor discussed methods to increase lagging productivity." The suggested caption on this image was to read, "Workers from Africa were often provided with free travel to America aboard spacious cruise ships." Then there's this image. Upon arrival to the New World, many African workers and their families were provided with services such as health care, housing, and placement programs that matched them with sponsors and employers to aid in their transition. The portrayal of U.S. history hasn't been this wrong since history textbooks declared racism and prejudice eradicated with the signing of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, or when television producers attempted to make roots an all-white cast. Next up, the potential uniforms for presidential candidate Donald Trump's proposed deportation force.